In my last video, I showed you this cool physics-based aircraft that I made. It could use its aerodynamic surfaces to generate lift and drag, allowing it to fly and perform some sick maneuvers. Today, I'd like to show you the graphical improvements that I made since then, as well as showcase the aircraft's new ability to completely destroy itself in an awesome explosion. Without further ado, let's get right to it. The first problem that I tackled was one that didn't just impact the aesthetics of the aircraft, but the aerodynamics as well. I'm of course talking about the very flat nose. It doesn't look too good, nor is it very aerodynamic. I decided to try to replace it with something akin to the nose of an F-22 Raptor fighter jet, which the aircraft is largely inspired by. I tried very hard to make the nose look good with red instead of grey, but I failed. This will of course lead to a loss in speed because, as we all know, the color red gives everything a speed boost. Sometimes, however, sacrifices need to be made in the name of art. And just look how beautiful the 3D mold became. Let's just perform some quick rhinoplasty on the nose and ta-da! The new nose is installed. Neat. The next thing that I needed to change was the camera script. Previously, it was way too stiff and revealed too much of the aircraft's turbulent handling. I needed to create something smoother without it feeling sluggish. My solution was to keep the camera at a constant distance from the vehicle and only smooth the camera's relative rotation. I had quite a lot of problems with jerky camera movement. The choppy movement persisted even when I put the code inside the late update method, which was weird since that solved nearly all similar problems that I've had with previous projects. After fiddling around with the code for quite some time, I discovered that the movement became almost perfectly smooth when I put the code inside the fixed update method, which directly contradicts all my earlier experiences. Well, it works I guess, so let's move on to my favorite part of this video, explosions. Although very useful, being able to safely land an aircraft nose first, almost the speed of sound, isn't very realistic. In reality, things go boom. Let's break down the boom into its two fundamental components, the sound and the visuals. I started with the visuals, so I began thinking about how a plane crash would actually sound close up. I usually try to gather some reference material when I do sound effects, but I didn't want to click on the links that popped up when I searched for close-up aircraft crash. Then I remembered the pretty recent explosion of SpaceX Starship S-74 and found this awesome clip on YouTube. It sounds like the sound is built up of two main parts, the structure being torn apart and the flames engulfing the craft. Unfortunately, I don't have an aircraft nor a rocket to blow up, so I had to use the crumbling of a plastic bottle and the sound of me squeezing a pillow to create this. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's not very explosion-y, but it sounds okay to me. Next up was the visuals. As any Unity developer will tell you, the Unity particle system is the answer to everything. For example, all I needed to do to create my explosion effect was create two particle systems, one for the fire, one for the smoke, modify the radial velocity, add some initial force, and change the size and color over time. I took the particle systems, put them both into a prefab, and voila, I have le particle on demand. I finished up by refining some of the camera's color grading and prepared to launch my aircraft. I pressed play and took off. All instruments were reading nominal values until about T+0, where things took a sharp turn. Suddenly, the aircraft pitched down into the strange blue tiled ground. The impact was imminent and approaching fast. 3, 2, 1. Noise. Thank you for watching this short little update video on my physics-based aircraft. Make sure to subscribe if you want more of this, as well as other cool stuff that I made, such as a physics-based rocket and an LOD planet. Subscribing and liking my videos is the easiest way for you to support the channel, and you guys have been doing a lot of that lately, which I'm very thankful for. I learn a lot from making these videos, and it's really fun knowing that you enjoy them too. I wish you all a great day. Bye.